Imagine you're stranded on a deserted island surrounded by the endless blue ocean. Water is the key to survival, yet none of it is safe to drink. Water everywhere, but none of it safe to drink. You know that without fresh water, survival is impossible. But what if there was a way to take that salty, dirty water and turn it into something pure and drinkable? That's exactly what water filtration does, and it's something that happens every day, all over the world, often without us even thinking about it. Water filtration is the process of removing impurities and contaminants from water, making it safe for drinking, cooking, and other uses. But how does it work? The answer depends on the method being used, but the basic idea is the same. Water passes through various materials or technologies that trap or break down unwanted particles, bacteria, chemicals, and other harmful substances. One of the oldest and simplest methods of filtration is using physical barriers. Think of a coffee filter. It catches the solid coffee grounds while allowing the liquid to pass through. In water filtration, this might mean a fine mesh, layers of sand and gravel, or even specially designed membranes with tiny holes. These barriers trap dirt, rust, and other large particles while letting clean water flow through. Another key process in filtration is absorption, which is how activated carbon works. Activated carbon is a special form of charcoal that has millions of tiny pores. These pores trap and hold on to unwanted chemicals, such as chlorine, pesticides, and even bad smells or tastes. That's why many home water filters, like the ones you attach to a faucet or find in a pitcher, contain activated carbon to improve the water's taste and safety. But what about tiny organisms like bacteria and viruses? That's where advanced filtration methods come in. Some systems use microscopic filters called reverse osmosis membranes that have openings so small that even bacteria and viruses can't get through. Others use ultraviolet, UV light to kill bacteria and other microorganisms by destroying their DNA, making the water safe to drink. Chlorine and other chemical disinfectants can also be added to kill harmful germs, though some people prefer filtration methods that don't use chemicals. Nature itself is an incredible water filter. Rainwater soaks into the ground and is naturally filtered as it moves through layers of sand, gravel, and rock, which trap impurities. Many cities rely on this natural filtration, collecting groundwater from wells and springs, but still treating it further to ensure it meets health and safety standards. Desalination is another fascinating process used in places where fresh water is scarce. This method removes salt from seawater, making it drinkable. The most common technique for this is reverse osmosis, where seawater is forced through an extremely fine membrane that separates the salt from the water molecules. Though effective, desalination is expensive and requires a lot of energy, which is why it's mostly used in areas with few other water sources. Even though filtration can make water clean, it's important to remember that not all water is safe, even if it looks clear. Harmful contaminants like lead, arsenic, and certain industrial chemicals can be invisible and tasteless, making regular testing and proper filtration essential. Some contaminants like lead and certain chemicals are invisible and tasteless. That's why regular testing and proper filtration methods are essential to ensuring safe drinking water, whether from a city supply, a well, or a natural source like a river or lake. Water filtration isn't just about convenience, it's about survival. In many parts of the world, people don't have access to clean water, and filtering it can mean the difference between life and death. For instance, the World Health Organization estimates that contaminated drinking water causes hundreds of thousands of deaths each year. In many parts of the world, people don't have access to clean water, and filtering it can mean the difference between life and death. From simple cloth filters to high-tech purification systems, the science of water filtration continues to evolve, helping to ensure that everyone, no matter where they live, can have access to one of the most essential resources on Earth: clean, safe water.
Got a question about how something really works? Drop it in the comments and we might cover your topic in our next video.